I feel like I should be playing some elevator music or something. But this is gonna be really, really brief, y'all. So you might catch the replay because I'm not gonna be on here too long. But I just now listened to a recording that someone posted. And I'm really alarmed at what I heard. I'm alarmed, guys. Like, I'm gonna wait till some more people come up in here because I don't know what to say. I don't even know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. I'm 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 not shocked at all, honey. At all because the writing always be on the wall. But if you're not open to accept certain things, you won't see it. And I'm the type of person I gotta see it with my own eyes in order to go along with it. I guess you can say that should get you in trouble, honey, around here. What up, Mama T? So somebody hit me up earlier and asked me to listen to a recording. And this recording was a little bit alarming because it reflects on the mental state of a lot of people on here. Like, if your biggest accomplishment in life is in any way tied to the construct of YouTube and not the construct, I'm sorry, of the money that YouTube pays you, you just here for the shits and giggles, but you putting in work, something is wrong, y'all. Like, y'all motherfuckers be standing around watching all kinds of bogus shit going on. But this right here that I heard today, better not nobody come telling me nothing because it's already is what it is. So anybody that didn't see, I mean, you just would have to go and mosey on around, child. It's right there. But I just want to know what goes on in someone's mind when they sit around plotting, planning, strategizing things to do online. Now, the reason that I don't even have a rebuttal in my mouth or my heart or my spirit to anyone or what they have to say is because I stand with the truth. Even if the shit make me look bad, okay? I stand with the truth. And it is what it is. And if a lot of other people could stand in their truth, the world would be a better place. Especially the YouTube world. Especially this little part of hell. And it's I knew this already, but now it's like really, really like, okay, that a lot of people on here are lonely and bitter, and they're on here lashing out trying to make people feel just as shitty as they do. It's disgusting. I mean, think about it. That shit that went on with me, it makes so much sense now. It makes so much sense now. Everything. It makes so much sense now. But I think that a lot of people should try to understand that everybody isn't the same. You know, some people react to abuse and trauma differently than others. I'm a very stubborn person. I'm a stubborn soul. And when I feel that somebody is trying to like knock me off my square, I don't give a fuck if they drop the bomb on it. I'm going to stand. I'm going to stand. I'm not running. I'm not going to be scared. But this situation taught me that some battles are just not yours to fight. Some people are fighting internal battles and they really hurting and they really going through a lot. And for that, I mean, my heart goes out to you because nobody should feel like that. But when you decide that you're going to now turn into a transgressor, if you decide that you now are going to step in the realm of abusing others, you need to understand that that's what you're doing. You can no longer point your finger at anyone if you are doing exactly that. You know, one time I saw a kid kick my fucking son, not my baby boy, but my oldest son. Like she was stomping on his foot and she was saying, "Stop hitting me, stop hitting me," while she was stomping on his foot. And I just so happened to walk in and see it. I just so happened to walk and see that. So I have seen diabolical shit and people, what up, Puerto Rico? I love you, baby. And that person is just so innately evil that they don't even know why they did it. They just did it and they'll do that shit again. Okay? So when we come into contact with people like that, even though we see something in them that's kind, or we might see a little part of them like, oh man, they not so bad, you know. Oh, they just did that because that person did this. Oh, they just, and you'll start making excuses for their abuse, but that shit hit different when they abuse you. Okay? Because once upon a time, honey, it was a lot of people around here that had a lot of shit to say about what was happening with me. That shit hit different when them motherfuckers did that shit to them. At the same time, I feel like it should also be said that no one on here is entitled to be able to go around and just harm other people. Like imagine that you can go out here and you can attack others and degrade them and disrespect them and do all kinds of things to them. But if it is remotely done to you, or if you've done, or in my case, where the person has done so much abusive things, okay, just done so much abuse, like abusing, um getting in myself and my husband's socials. I mean, just going way too far. Okay. It's no way. It's no way that you can ever have a resolution that would end in mending that bond. It's no way. Because people on here have this false sense of entitlement. Oh, just because it's Latanya, I can do whatever I want to do to her. Oh, just because it's Queen Sheba, don't nobody fuck with her. Or I can't stand that bitch. Okay, let's all get together and ice her ass. Small waiver. Don't hurt yourself trying to hurt me. Okay, don't hurt yourself trying to hurt me. That's a waiver. Like that's like on a couple of my social media pages. Okay, don't hurt yourself trying to hurt me because I'm very patient and I will sit down and sit back and watch you do whatever it is that you do until you run yourself ragged. Because when I'm through, I'm through. You know, when I'm through, I'm through. But I will say this, another thing that got me in trouble. When everybody wants to get together and go on a smear campaign, it was a lady, they were going on a smear campaign on her. It just so happened that day I was about to travel. Furthermore, I didn't want anything to do with that because when I'm through with a person, I'm through with them. And I don't hate anybody more. I don't dislike anybody enough to befriend someone that has done so much blatant abuse, okay? Blatant abuse, criminal acts against me and mine, okay? Bitch, I would not go to a fucking dog fight with you, let alone sit on a damn panel and talk about somebody else. I'm sorry. Fuck her and fuck you too. That's how I felt. You feel me? I don't play that the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Fuck no. Fuck all of y'all. Fuck all of y'all. Cause at the end of the fucking day, what's done is done. And you know, what's done is done. I'm not bitter. I'm not mad, you know. I can't be. I can't be because I didn't let myself down in the process. I didn't let myself down in the process. I held it down for me. I stood on what I believed in. I didn't go around lying on no fucking body. Okay? I didn't record no goddamn body. I I played fair. If I ain't like you, I told you. If I said something about you before, I let you know. Like I played fair. I let everybody believe, you know, whatever it was that they chose to believe. Because everybody is entitled to that. So I'm not going, take nothing from you or none of that. Mm-mm. Do your thing. Eventually, You're going to deal with yourself. You're going to deal with yourself. It has to be a time where people start to understand that it's time to walk away. It's time to walk away. It's time to put a cap on all of that and go and start something positive, because this is toxic to the core. It's no salvaging this shit. Okay? And just because I dislike someone, or I'm not cool with somebody, or I don't talk to somebody, or whatever, does not mean that I'm not going to give them their respect as long as they respect me. But if there was a place in time where you have shown me disrespect, that's not something you need to worry about. Keep that same energy and keep that shit moving. Because I'm not looking for none of that. I'm not looking for none of that. I'm not looking for anyone to apologize or say shit. I had one question to the person that I believe was a friend, and I just wanted to know why. Okay? I wanted to know why. I asked Supreme why. Like, she ran away and all of this old dramatic shit. Scorpio. I wanted to know why, she whole live run and, on some bullshit. When in reality, motherfuckers better understand what it is. The truth don't change just because you don't want to believe it. The truth don't change just because you don't just because somebody told you a receipt was doctored. The truth don't change. It's still the fucking truth. Okay? And because I'm aware of what's true and what's not, and I'm dealing with a bunch of motherfuckers that don't. I mean, say that shit out their mouth so damn good, you'll start questioning your goddamn self. Because I know I did. I questioned my goddamn self. After a while, like, well, shit, mate, what the fuck? And that's just real. The cognitive dissonance associated with a smear campaign is fucking real. It's real. But it take a whole lot of support for a person to be able to get away with something when you've shown proof. Okay? It takes a lot of complacentness. Okay? It takes a lot to be complicit in such a thing. Okay? Because not only do you have to go along with it, but you have to agree with it and co-sign it in order for a whole lie to be turned. In order for a whole lie to just like turn into like what the fuck is going on, and the truth sitting right there, and you choose not to believe it. I sat on live and showed goddamn receipts for 2 motherfucking hours. Okay? Damn near 3. That shit's still up on my goddamn. I still got it. It ain't going no motherfucking where. You want to know something? Go look at that shit. That's all I got to say about it. I showed my shit last Ramadan. Ramadan coming up again. Come on. Coming up again. Less than a month away. Less than a month away. Okay? And once again, I'm going to go into my happy cocoon. Okay? And recharge. And charge my batteries, man. Man, yo. I love you, Puerto Rican, yo. Man. We held it down together, man. We held it down together on everything, man. We held that down together, man. And I don't care how many fucking moles came in the group. Look, I was having a conversation with my old man, and I realized, Joe, that's what I'm saying. The cognitive dissonance associated with it will fuck you up, okay? Because how can somebody want to be introduced to me so that they can be my lawyer? Tell me that I'm a lawyer, okay? Now this person reaching out the fucking federal, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker reaching out like doing some show enough shit. And it just so happened that where I'm at, they don't we nobody up here play them kind of games. You understand? So the first thing, like this little the little pamphlet I was reading through the shit. Do you have your attorney's bar number? Do you have, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking it's like 4 or 5 questions. I'm like, hey, I don't have any of this. Yo, a whole fucking lady came saying she a fucking lawyer. Like, not only was she not a lawyer, she was a op, yo. A whole fucking op. A whole op, man. Like lies upon lies upon lies. Upon lies. Upon lies, yo. Upon lies. And then to put the fucking cherry on top, she gets mad, got her panties in the bunch. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with these goddamn these goddamn people that's on that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you going around, you fucking everybody over, but this bitch going to say, because the other woman was a white woman, it's supposed to be like that. And then the bitch go, okay, it's first it was a race thing, and then she going to try to put Islam in it, and then she had to get cussed out. And then, matter of fact, no, I told her I'm not going to argue with you, bitch. Hung up. The next day in the morning, she called me, apologizing, all this shit. Man, by the end of that day, we listened to a goddamn recording with that goddamn lady talking cash money shit about all of us, especially me, yo. Like, yo, I'm fucking like the number one target and shit, yo. Okay? I'm like the number one fucking target. Like, motherfucker could go out, get hit by a car, Queen Sheba did that shit, okay? It's some crazy motherfuckers on here, yo. And that's and and that just cannot be denied. A lot of motherfuckers on here, y'all missing screws, man. You know who the fuck you are, man. Anybody that get on here and that's what you do for satisfaction, that's what you do just to fucking get your rocks off. Man, look, you fucking touched and you know it. You know it. That shit is weird. Like, no one does that. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody go catting around doing nut ass shit like that. Nobody. If you don't know a person, if you don't care for a person, whatever, y'all had words, whatever. As adults, we're entitled to go our own way. You understand? As adults, we're entitled to go our own way. But this is how, I was telling somebody this today. This is how you give away your power to people. When you give it a name and you call its name, you giving them your energy. You giving them your ashe. You giving them your energy. Okay? Not only are you giving them energy, but now you done opened up a portal for them to come and suck off of you. So now whatever you done said, that's content. I'm gonna go do a video. Okay? And you better know you gonna be the topic. A lot of motherfuckers around here have done that shit. A few of these motherfuckers that had my goddamn live be their goddamn commentary or whatever the hell you wanna call it. People I don't even now know their name. I can't even tell you the bitch name. Okay? I can't tell you these bitches' names, jumping up on panels and shit, getting cussed out and shit. Motherfuckers look like burnt ass roaches and shit off the Proud Family movie and shit. Look like Dr. Carter and shit. Bitch look fried up that motherfucker. Trying to tell you. That bitch look fried. That bitch look like showing up like the cartoons where people get fucking electrocuted and then they be like ashes and shit falling apart, hair falling off and shit like that. That's how this bitch was, yo. No edges. This bitch was black as the fucking street, man. This shit was crazy. Oh, word up. Yeah, they popped that shit and apologized. You know, they say they in different countries and shit when they sitting in their motherfucking living room dreaming of fucking leaving. Motherfuckers be on diets and order food all day long and shit. Yo, people on here crazy, nigga. I'm trying to tell you. Think that shit a game if you want to. Think it's a game on this bitch if you want to. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to fucking tell you. Go ahead, think it's a joke. Go ahead and think it's a motherfucking joke. Your ass fuck around, be nice to a motherfucker on here. That motherfucker. This one bitch, okay, she looked like the girl Dejanay from the Proud Family movie and shit. You know, some dark skinned people cannot rock platinum blonde hair, and that's just that. That's just is what it is. It's some red people that can't rock platinum blonde. Okay? You have to have a certain undertone, I believe, for that. And facial structure. Like everybody can't do blonde. However, girlfriends sung my praises like, yo, if I showed y'all these fucking texts, like, yo, you would never believe that this motherfucker had went and goddamn made a whole goddamn troll, a motherfucking trailer and everything to come after me and attempt to humiliate me. Okay? But you goddamn dating men that's attracted to fucking transsexuals and shit. Okay? And I had your fucking back when you went to go get goddamn tested because you had been fucking that nigga raw. Okay? Okay? Doing all that fucking shit. Bought that nigga a whole goddamn apple, everything, yo. Laid that nigga shit out for Christmas, yo. That motherfucking nigga ain't give you a goddamn napkin. Okay? Okay? But like I said before, when you give it a name, you give it a form, you give it your energy, you give it the ability to harness it and come back at you to harm you with your own shit. Okay? People be having dark ass auras. People be having psychotic ass tendencies, man. Grown people on here zapping the fuck out and shit. Need a whole straight jacket. All right? And that's real. But one thing I will say about these motherfuckers on here, they not really crazy because they know how to tuck and roll. They know how to tuck and roll. Cause see, the real crazy people, they call police on themselves and all kind of crazy shit. Okay. People that's not crazy, they on damage control all day long. Okay. In the real world, they on damage control. But on here, they Tony Montana. Okay. From the Bronx. Okay. Man, I swear, yo. I talked to this one bitch one day, yo. You couldn't tell me that bitch wasn't sitting in back of a tinted limousine with goddamn black leather isotona gloves and shit. I'm trying to tell you. Shit be real in these people mind. These people on here crazy, yo. Like the revenue is not there. Like I promise, I'm not gonna be going hard in the paint, okay, for fucking $20, $25 and shit. Motherfuckers be on here selling they soul, okay, for less than $100. Motherfucker co-sign your lie and everything else and shit. Your ass just you still waiting for the goddamn payback. You still waiting for the payoff and shit. That shit ain't happening, my G. You gonna have to take that L. Word, Puerto Rico. Just gotta take that L. Don't feel bad. It happens. Just gotta take that motherfucker. Cause you like yo, in the real world, yo, I promise. People ain't walking like listen, go where I'm from and ask any motherfucking body, do you know any of these damn people? They will laugh in your fucking face. Get bored trying to trying to watch it and just be done. And that's on everything. I love ice. I mean, it don't matter on here. You can have the utmost respect for some fucking body. Keep that shit 100 with them. And then that motherfucker will go out of their goddamn way trying to create a storyline that you did something to them when in reality they have kicked your back and lined you up and unsent they motherfucking messages, okay? You understand? That's how this shit go on here. And nigga, if you get on live and show them motherfucking messages, they will motherfucking stand together and say, those are fake. Whole motherfucking time. Whole time. I'm laughing my ass off because listen, if any of y'all motherfuckers was serious, y'all would demand that they show theirs too. Okay? All you had to say is, screenshot me, your DMs. You know what I'm saying? Screenshot me XYZ. You feel me? Can't be waiting on no motherfucking receipts when you going around doing and saying really nasty things about people. Really nasty thing. Yo, and the shit, like I said, it's despicable on here, man. It's despicable, man. And it be the people that's really deviant that would like to create a storyline that they're innocent. But guess what? The videos say otherwise. The videos say otherwise, man. So you can say, oh, fuck what you talking about. Fuck what you heard. Seeing is believing. Seeing is fucking believing. And what the hell I heard today, I sure enough believe it, child. I think it's so sad, though. I think it's sad because people wasting their life. Like, it's certain people on here I know for a fact they really unhappy. They look unhappy. They sound unhappy. You know what I'm saying? And even though I want to, be vengeful and ugly, I'll never deal with them. Like I'm stubborn. I'll never deal again. But in my heart, you know, I pity them. I pity people that's on here hiding who they are, you know. I pity people who come on here trying to insult others with lies. Where did the lie come from? That's how you feel about yourself. That's what you see in yourself. Because those characteristics don't belong to my character, they belong to you. So, anybody that's on here that somebody's trying to get you to believe that the lie is the truth and that the truth is the lie, I suggest that you really, really, really pay attention. Pay attention. And don't just go along with things just because you're afraid to be attacked. Like, even though I think that, a lot of people that contacted me in confidence, I'll always, you know, keep their privacy and everything. That's, like I said, that's my character. If I made a promise, I'm going to stand on that shit. And I promised that I would not, speak their name. Who these people are that have came to me and apologized and things of that nature. And they tell me, I watch your live or whatever. I just don't post in that. Like, I understand. I've been attacked. I know how it is. But because the people who are doing the terrorizing, they're standing together. It's time that the people who have been assaulted stand together. And then at that point, everybody can, come to some sort of agreement. But as long as the disrespect is so blunt, and I don't think that it's going to ever get right. I just don't. I just don't. And I feel like if okay, if you go out of your way to fuck me over, to speak ill on my name, all in the name of covering your tracks or trying to make someone else appear to be a liar or whatever have you. So if that person was strong enough to come out on the other side of your attack, leave them alone. Walk away. Because at this point, like I said, the things that I have seen people say, the things I've heard, and I mean, I haven't heard much since the beginning because I eradicated this shit from my psyche. I eradicated it. I said for 40 days and 40 nights, I will not look at this shit. I will not listen. And it went from there. And then, as the days came along, the trauma was gone, from the verbal abuse. It was, and I was able to identify how I was feeling. I was able to, set goals and meet those goals, surpass those goals, you know, so that I could have my healing and my peace. And at the end of that, when that was done, that was when I realized, okay, these people don't have light, don't have energy. What they do is not the good kind. So people are repulsed by it. but like attracts like. So it's only fair that a rotten motherfucker is with another rotten motherfucker is with another rotten motherfucker. And people who don't carry those characteristics, they're on the other side, but they're protected from that bitterness that you all suffer from. Like, I don't suffer from that rage, that anger, that bitterness. And I know that that really, really, really upsets some people because, like I said, I'm really stubborn. So I'm not going back down. I'm not going to run. I'm not going to bow down. I'm going to hold my shit down all the motherfucking way. And I've done that shit in real physical life. So online, it was nothing. But after I felt like I had proved my point and I had done all that I was supposed to do, okay? Then I said, okay, now I can walk away from it because criminal charges were pursued. Once again, I was not the one who called the police. The police were called on me after my life was threatened. Okay? And when the police came here, the gentleman was still online, going on and on and on. And so that evening, the DA pressed charges. Again, the police were called on me. So imagine just hearing what the fuck this person said. And then on top of that, the damn cops come to you. Like, I almost had a nervous breakdown. Like the I couldn't breathe. I could not breathe. I couldn't breathe. That shit was traumatic. Like, what? I mean, like, that's what I said. I was like, what? And they like, yeah. And, you know, online, like I said, there's one thing going on. But in real life, hell, it's being said that I'm the one that's threatening and trying to harm those people. But they have zero evidence of such. To the point they even went online and fucking asked online, just did a live asking for anything on me. And ain't nobody checked them or anything for that. Okay? So it only got more intense. It only got more intense. So at the end of all of that, I knew that I had done my due diligence. I did what I was supposed to do. Nothing came out of it, but I did that shit. I didn't stand around getting on live talking about what I'm gonna do and I ain't do none of that. I got the fuck up off my ass and I handle business. Irregardless how the shit went in there, I feel like I mean it is what it is because guess what? I showed up in the motherfucking brand new vehicle. Okay? All my shit was Ralph Lauren. Okay? Like I said, why? Why are why should it be tolerated? Why should it be tolerated? Like, why can't people as adults just walk away and just be done? And now I know why. I just found out why. Because motherfuckers be orchestrating this shit. Motherfuckers be orchestrating it. I mean, this ain't the first time, this ain't the first time I done heard of something like that, but it is the first time that I actually heard somebody say out of their mouth, yeah, that's what I do. Just as blatant, you know what I mean? And that shit is extra touchy for me because I used to be cool with that person. You know what I'm saying? So now everything that went on, how I got lined up, all that shit, like it makes sense now. Make a whole lot of fucking sense. But at the end of the day, y'all, you gotta take responsibility for the part you play in all situations, okay? And had I not been nosy and putting my fucking mouth in shit and listening to fucking gossip and sitting on the phone fucking gossiping, that shit would have never fucking happened. All I had to do was shut that shit down the first fucking time and it never fucking went from there. But I didn't. I didn't. Okay? I started befriending these motherfuckers. Like I said, people better start paying attention around here. People need to start understanding that everything is not what it looked like on the outside. And people also need to understand that every closed eye ain't sleep. Every closed eye ain't sleep, man. If shit. Y'all don't even know. Like people don't even know. The look, before I get out of here, I'ma say this. It was hard going through that shit. But I had friends that really, really fucking held me down. I mean, they held me down. They held me all the way down. Okay? They held me down. And I don't know how I would have got through that shit without them because I wasn't willing to bring that home to my family. Instead, I would sit on my screened in porch, okay? Binoculars like waiting. And in my mind, I'm thinking like it's gonna be just like duck hunt. Okay, that's the mental I was getting in my mind, so that I would not stop squeezing until I saw zero movement. Everybody, pay attention to the to things that are being said right now, things that are being done right now. Nobody's doing, shit just to do it anymore unless that's just what you do. I've noticed. I've noticed a lot of fucking obsessive. It's a lot of obsessive people on here. It's a lot of people who like to bully. It's a lot of people on here who are like they suffer from low self-esteem, so they're going after other people to make them feel shitty. Like you can see it all, you can see it all. Like it varies all around here. But that's a whole nother discussion for a whole nother day. I'm getting ready to get up off here. I'm about to go out on my damn porch and, smoke my last joint and read my little book and lay it down. Um, it was just a little something. I just had to say something about that. Like after I saw that video, I was like, whoa, okay. Like, yo, if you on here doing that kind of shit, man, shame on you, man. Shame on you. Like nobody came on here for that shit. Everybody should be able to come on here and not have to worry about people coming in their chat room to troll them. Now, don't get me wrong. Some trolling funny and shit. It's some trolls that's fucking hilarious. Because they just be doing that shit for shits and giggles. But when they get to this point where you saying all kinds of crazy ass shit, that's where the line get drawn. Okay? You going somewhere, you going in the room, popping shit, talking shit. People, you crack a couple jokes and you move on. You don't go and fucking seek out their family, their exes, all that. You don't do all of that to somebody. You don't do all of that to somebody. Like, it's not right. But like I said, different conversations for different days. I'm getting ready to get up out of here, y'all. I love y'all. I am gonna call you Puerto Rican. I love y'all. Good night.